Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 28th of June 2026. Time now it's 2 minutes past 8 UK. And we as APCians or as Sierra Leoneans, we are mourning a great man. We have lost a hero in our country. For some of us that walked through with him on his final days, we say thank you to God because our father, our former chairman, our uncle, our mentor is no longer with us and he's in peace because nobody wants to see their loved ones suffer, no matter the conditions. Alhaji Honorable Minkailu Mansare, we miss you. APC miss you. Your family miss you. The community, the country at large, we miss you completely. But we know you are at peace where you are at this present time. APC, we always say it's for everyone. APC na all man party na Congra party. And with what you have done for us as APCians, we will always remain grateful to you and we will remain grateful to the party. I want to say to all comrades, sympathizers of APC, lovers of Sierra Leone, and also I would like to acknowledge the government for their tremendous role they play. Thank you. APC will miss you. Alhaji Honorable Minkailu Mansari. APC will miss you. We will miss you. I will miss you. I have not posted picture of me and you. I saw people posting, but I think I need to pray for you at this present time, and that's what we need to do. And I urge every Sierra Leoneans, every one of us, to pray for our father, our late chairman, so for our uncle, a husband, a granddad, that yes, we miss you and we pray for eternal peace where you are, which we all will visit one day. Thank you so much. And I say, God bless you and rest in peace. Today, as I said, the 28th of June 2026, we're going to talk about what happened now for APC. There are so many narratives working on the street of social media. But for us, as a platform for our party, we always make sure we bring what it is required of us as an APCN. And we have to move on as a party, which is what you will want us to do, Honorable. Because even when you were with us the last few days, you allow your deputy, Dr. Alhaji Ambassador Usman Fode Yansane, to act in your capacity as a chairman. And he did that with distinction. But yes, we have to move on as a political party because we are looking ahead for the 2028 elections. So I will want to say thank you to all comrades, and we will never stop to remember you. You are not with us again, but definitely you remain in our heart. And with APC, you have made a mark. Nobody can ever erase that from you, or from us, or from our party. For the very first time, we have a national chairman in office and is no longer with us because of the final thing we all are running away from. You have set a precedent. That was never a wish, that's nobody's wish, but it has happened and we should be grateful for that. But again, as I said, what is the way forward for us as APCNs? That's the topic we're going to talk about today. And when we come on this platform, myself, I want to say I miss my sister Fatia. She also have lost her father-in-law. And for that reason, she is not with us. And I hope that we can also keep her in our prayers and her family for this difficult time in her life. And also, I want to say another message to, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I also want to say sorry to our comrade Christabel that also have a funeral engagement. But yet still, this is APC, we move along. If you see the flyers for today was myself and Christabel, but she's not with us because she has to be engaged in that. And I want to say thank you to you, Christopher. We make sacrifice for the APC at every given time in our life, unless we are not able to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, today I have a wonderful guest. I have a man that knows the APC, and this is the person that have gone through, or that is still going through the APC structure. Because as I always say, for those of us that went through the National Youth League, now Young Congress, our approach to APC are different. That of those that are now on the Young Congress. Those that have emerged from the Youth League to the Young Congress, you can see the difference. It's great. You will know that yes, they have just arrived. And we are grateful because there is a time for everything in APC and we are growing. That's the good thing about us as APCNs. There is opportunity for everyone. Please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce this guest for today, I want us to kindly share the program. Let's share it. For those of you that are not following us, please make sure you put on the notification bell. Every time we are live, you'll be notified and you join us. As I said, he's a wonderful man, a great man, a man that has, or he's still going through the APC structure. We all know him, or some of us know him, but I am grateful to host him. At any time, if he wakes me up, I will be ready to do that. Because this is APC, and anybody that have passion for our party, we should be able to give them the platform, the opportunity to be able to express and for us to learn from it. And within our party, we learn all the time. Without any further ado, I think technical team, if possible, can we have a video that we need to play before I come and introduce our guest? And I'm sure maybe after this video, people will know who I'm going to introduce. So technical team, please help me with that video before I introduce the guest. Thank you so much.
Una way they come in, una for no say, una need time for land. This game here, it's not easy. This game, it's not easy. So members, where the court say, may they run this business here. When they begin, they go inside. And they say, I will not be no saying I saw the thing time. Now I say, no, I don't want to be contemptuous of the court. If I carry on.
Wow, wow, wow. That was a 30-second video. And that was a message or a speech or a statement from His Excellency, former President, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. We all know what the APC went through from 2018 till 2023 for us to have our executive. We have the interim body, we have this, we have that. But you saw the statement he made. People coming to say whatever they want to say, not knowing the importance or the impact of what it will bring to us as a party. We have a constitution now, the March 7, 2022 constitution. Everything about us now is elections. So we can't just boycott it until we go back to convention, change our constitution, and then we can do things that we want to do amendments on. But again, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, after that particular video, I'm going to introduce my guests. My guest, as I say, is a wonderful man. I don't know if I should add ambassador, or I don't know if I should add a press attaché. This was a former ambassador to Ethiopia, deputy, who have worked. So most of the things he will be doing, it's based on that diplomatic level, professionalism at all times. Is no other person but Joseph Kalokoh, and I call him Jay because that's very good for me. Good evening and welcome to APC Diaspora Online TV platform, Joseph.
Good evening. Good evening to the APC people. Good evening to the people of Sierra Leone and the diaspora.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kaloko. I am so honored to host you again, and I want to apologize on behalf of my colleague, Christabel. She has a funeral arrangement engagement which came sudden, so that's why she's not with us. But please be rest assured, we will do the due diligence to make sure that this program comes to a very good end. So I just want to bring that to your attention. You might be thinking if she's coming, no, she will not be joining us. But I need to let you know regarding my colleague. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Kaloko, as I said, this is going to be like a 45-minute because this is weekend and we need to move things very fast. You have seen the 15th of June 2026. It was our acting chairman or the deputy chairman of the APC's birthday. The same day, we were informed that our chairman is no longer with us. For me, the first thing I said, should we celebrate? Should we mourn? Because we're supposed to celebrate our deputy chairman and we are at the same time mourning the chairman. We are in opposition. How can we handle this? But I think as APCNs, we did the needful. The death always supersedes everything. When somebody passed away, we give them that respect. So I want to ask you, what was your take on that particular day? And how have you seen the APC coping up to where we are at this minute?
Sad, very sad. For I will break it down to Creole because I will mix it. I want our people to really get this message and make it sink. But I want to clear one or two things first. I was not the deputy ambassador to the mission in Ethiopia. I was in charge of trade and investment. That's the first one. The second one, I want to pay attention to the late man, our chairman, where some of we know him, say a mentor, plenty per we, and I know say we day so today, a we will celebrate him for the achievements that we he make, and not look at some of the things that he might went wrong with, but for make sure say as mortal man, he gave his service to us all and to the nation. And I want to use this opportunity for say thank you to the SLPP, to the government of Sierra Leone. Um, Politics, we can play it at any level, but certain times and we will believe say we all for hold we hand as Sierra Leoneans and march forward because that did not knock anybody in the mouth. But it's very significant that we chairman died the day of we deputy chairman in birthday. It sends a message. Whatever the two we don't talk for the growth of this party, it sends a message say, I gave up on that day when you wanted to celebrate. So you can, as a deputy chairman, you sit down very carefully because it's a day you will never forget. And when you betray those conversations in politics as an hierarchy, it gets time for hurt you as an individual person. But I know he's a good man. I know Pian Sanel will carry the ship. He will do very well. So I want to wish the family and continue to sympathize with them. But despite we sympathize, we for understand say the mistakes that we do towards this level we reach should not go forward for what we do them. And that make today Abdinaya not for target anybody, not for go against, for go talk about anybody personally. You might see yourself in the scenario where they talk about. That doesn't mean I'm going after you. But I want to make sure that we face the reality in APC and speak to power and understand, say, within a very critical situation as a party, within a the war and a cement block, we know we will exit here now in a careless way. Within a big hole, and at that only me one can put on top. Let people they see say, not to we all want for only. And we not go allow not we all for the inside the hole. Because there is possibility that we will not come up again. Like
Wow, wow, wow. On your opening remarks, you mentioned about thanking the government of Sierra Leone and that of the SFPP. And I think I draw a line in the same because even when the chairman, Batilo Songa, was given his tribute, they said, APC, we have lost a great man. APC, you have lost a great man. This was a man of truth and honesty, and he loves the country beyond politics. And for me, I said, I am not happy he's no longer here, but I'm happy it happens under the SLPP. And what they did, that show us the importance of our chairman if we never understand who he was. And secondly, if this was done under the APC, people go like, they are wasting the government money. Why are they doing this? Why are they? But people that follow the whole process, this was taken charge by the government, even to bring his remains back to Sierra Leone. APC wanted to do it on a certain days. They said no. This is the protocol we're going to use, and this is what. And I'm so grateful we did not do a back and forth with them. We were grateful. We said yes, that's fine. Come this day, everything was aligned, and I think we should be proud of ourselves. And again, you mentioned where the deputy chairman and our chairman, the situation on the 15th. I'm sure even if without the birthday, just because it passed away on that day, it's also going to be a history in our calendar as APCians that a sitting chairman, we lost him on that day. That alone, it's something that we should always be remembering in our lives as APCians, or even after we have gone, our children to also come on board and say, a great man was taken away from us as a nation. But again, as you said, yes, let's dive into where we are. People like some of us will see ourselves in the conversations because when it comes to conversations, we are all part of it. And I think we need to see where we are and how many of us will see ourselves in this conversation today. So, for me, Joseph, what is it going to be like with APC from now? Because at the end of your statement says, this we are in a hole. Are we going to come out? And who can take us out? How are we going to come out? What can we do and what should we not do to make sure we stand out? So please,
so
where are we?
it look like say we would exchange being moderators in this program because we really want to make we get a very straight conversation.
Yes.
But I also want to say we should not. I see a lot of flyers, a lot of videos going around politicizing the funerals of Dewi heroes there. Listen, the late chairman will not campaign for you. Let him rest in peace. It don't make sense For we use then funeral here, then get families then. They are still struggling to accept the fact say they are dead. And for we get even flag bearers. I mean, people that will want positions using the funeral for make videos. We all know everybody attended. You ain't no go, you no go. But you don't have to tell us that you attended the funeral through campaigning. Let's leave the dead to rest in peace. I believe say not cheap politics. And we're not for the Padandi as a party. We should not. Now, people that within our government will likely do that, they survive. But when you're in opposition trying to come in, you should look at the greater picture. People that way they swing, where they middle the line. With very experienced, they look at the situation, not use the chairman or the late honorable in burying for make campaign posters. That's one. Second, I want we narrow this conversation to 10 points. It will make we viewers understand, say, you see yourself there, alhamdulillah. In the process, I might call your name too, where you see yourself there. But that doesn't mean that I'm going after you. No, I want to set the platform. And if you think I'm wrong, you get the right to reach out to me now, elaborate what I say. I might cross one or two T's them. Well, okay, you reach out to me and I'll tell you the facts too. This doesn't make also that I get monopoly of knowledge. No. It means that I'm speaking out of experience as a young man and what I've seen a little bit. One, within the verge for choose the presidential candidate. And I believe, say, a very strategic political decision that they will take as a party. Now, by force decision, you take. And I believe, say, in this discussion here, if we choose the leader, we get to look at quality, integrity, party unity, and national appeal. You will not get the one. Not for just let the flag bearer base. It's democracy, but begin check yourself from that side. If you cannot, you don't have the quality, the integrity, and integrity very big. I'll come down to that. The party's unity. We can't afford. We're already the opposition and going to an election where we are not the party will unite behind that candidate there. Then the national appeal, which is also very important. You can secure the vote to be a flag bearer of the APC. But you might not have the national appeal. And we get flag bearer then. We know that. They know that. But I understand democracy. But me will tell them today saying, think about it twice and take pen and paper and step aside. For make the party easy, for we navigate for the good convention.
Thank you. Thank you. You're talking on the flag bearers and position. I think on the APC Diaspora Online TV platform, we want to allow every flag bearer, either you as a flag bearer or your representative, to come and speak to us about your aspirant or about your flag bearer, their aspirations. Because one thing we don't want to do is, for example, I am here talking on flag bearer SweetBonita, and tomorrow somebody says, no, flag bearer Kalokoh, Joseph Kalokoh. Well, it's because it no, 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 no. We want to give everybody a platform. We are ready to host flag bearers or their representations. But one thing we always say on our platform, we don't use abusive language and we don't go after each other. Whatever we say here that are not right, we'll come back and make a disclaimer. And people are here to talk on their opinions. This is not the opinions of the party or the executive, but this is an opinion of the individual or of their movement. So please, I just want to make that very, very clear. So, Mr. Kalokoh.
Yes. So we'll not have a good time. So
Yes.
love hits the ball going.
So exactly, what are the things you want the flag bearer? Because for me, I think we need to move as a party.
So now look at strong leadership. Let's look at strong leadership. That's
Okay.
where we first start with conversation. And we need to get a very strong leadership who is the flag bearer. Somebody we can say get an experience in governance. Somebody we get don't mix with different institutions, then learn from the experience. That's why they talk so. That's why we President Kumar emphasize. Let me can clear. If me and you go college, and eventually the college we just did a 1 more year follow graduate, you say they can buy Bentley. And me, you know, say you don't get the money. If you eventually buy a more come out, there is all possibility this in a thief you go thief. God not the lie. You get for go through process steps for make you build and for be. You cannot just go to church and pray that God for make you pass your exams, you know, study. So it takes all the time that they follow with land say God himself take stages for make the world. You cannot come from zero and jump. There's possibility they say you dey get problem. If not for that, the flight for team up one side and just grab.
Well, wait. I'm gonna hold your thoughts on that right now. Yeah. Remember again, we have a constitution where it says it, where you even said in your statement, it's a democracy. Everybody.
No, sweet bonita, you know what I say.
Yes.
We are in a democracy.
Mhm.
Hmm? So
Mhm.
exam day before they go inside, you know, see they go fail.
Yeah, but I see
Okay?
what I
You
try to fail.
I mean, when you try, you go fail. The danger of trying the exams, you go fail. Now, for let you don't tell the people they say they go pass. Okay, you have to be truthful to yourself. What you the try for talk now, for be truthful to yourself.
Yeah, but
Okay,
again,
if
sorry, Mr.
you have
Kalokoh.
done the first step, then you can
No,
say
no, no,
because
no, no, no. Because why I don't want you to hold that, because some of us are already telling our people that it is me. So at this point, they've become a headless chicken that they can't hear anything again. So it's gonna be
okay,
tough.
okay, okay, sweet bonita,
Yeah.
it's a democracy, and I
Thank
want
you.
to change this conversation. What is this conversation about? It's the truthful conversation about where the APC should head to. Very
Yes.
truthful.
Yes.
So if you say that true, they can't talk. Despite democracy, they if you also look at somebody say, you know, go tell me say you get bicycle, then me get motor car, they go mechanic town, they reach before me. Use another means so I not sabi. If you never accept say the bicycle, the motor car will reach before the bicycle, even when I broke down, it will take you years for you to reach me Saturday.
The elephant and the tortoise.
Okay. So life, now look at that strong leadership. We need that candidate way for people we don't get the experience. You see the danger how salon they go through, bringing a candidate way the SLP give me, and look who's out this one now. We cannot afford to leave that kind of legacy there for people, especially at this crucial point of the party.
Okay.
The second point now, let me go quick. I know say you will stop me this no time.
No, no,
The
no.
second
The
point,
reason
now
why I want you
integrity.
to go again, integrity first of all, with all these candidates, yeah, because again, we can't really digest everything of this particular process for us to get the right person. With all the candidates we are seeing, how many within yourself as an individual will say, I have seen X, Y, and Z are qualified, but there is A, B, and C. How many do you think are competent?
So I will reach that side where I don't give that 10 points. Then
Okay.
with the all man will begin seeing himself. Now the summary and they can put her down say if you see
Yeah,
if I don't lie.
but that means you are letting people to you are giving them too much space. You need to let them know and then remove because
So now the
no.
integrity and clean public record. Integrity and clean public record. The public record you therefore be clean. When you come up from an opposition, you want to put a candidate where it clean, purely clean. Okay? Then we have to look at national appeal beyond regional support. You don't win election as alone. with just McKinney Town. You don't win with just Bow Town. It's a national elections. So you have to look at the strength of all the candidates in the USA you come out. Okay? If you not do that day, we're not going to win. The other one, now commitment and loyalty to the APC. Commitment and loyalty to the APC. A big word. Now that make we celebrate Mikhail Masari late. He will never swing wake up our APC business. He served the APC. So we have to look at loyalty going forward. Then we have to look at a very strategic something where the ability to unite the party. Whose candidate will unite the party? No lie. We're divided right now. We have a lot of issues that we surround we as a party. So anybody who's not gonna say, oh, we are okay as a party, there's no penny. There is. And it's politics. But we also have to narrow down for make sure say we look at the bigger picture and put a candidate where we unite educational and professional competency. To God in this day, for be president, not to easy thing. You get for land. Then we get for look at the electoral competentness. You know, for compete in electoral process, you also get to get that strength for knowing that the rules, the procedures, when neck they put. Because of presidential candidate, they don't know how they count ballots. And I wonder you bring some of them and ask them for me then go through the process where neck they use for even win an election. They don't know. So we forget a candidate with better experience and we face the electoral system and say this is wrong and this is correct, and we will fight against them. You forget a clear national vision. I ask you, SweetBonita, I want to moderator for you quick. How many candidates then? You don't hear when they campaign for it, when they campaign for being president, they talk about national issues. They don't. Some of them don't even know. You cannot ask them, they don't know institutional knowledge, they don't get them. They don't get them. Then the number 10 thing I want to bring that the capacity for mobilize resources and build partnership. Now the diplomacy can side. Now they will go for talk to yourself. Now they will go for lock to the mouth. So now that background that they give, that bring the candidates now to the people there. One by one. You cannot. Before I go, let me play that video with President Kuma talk. Then now conversation starts.
Technical team, please, can you?
No, we hear what the past say.
Una where they come in, una for no say, una need time for land. This game here, it's not easy. This game, it's not easy. So members, where the court say, may they run this business here. When they begin, they go inside. And they say, I will not be no saying I saw the thing time. Now I say, no, I don't want to be contemptuous of the court. If I carry on. So now when they come in, una for no say, una need time for land. This game here, it's not easy. This game, it's not easy. So members, where the court say, may they run this business here. When they begin, they go inside. And they say, I will not be no saying I saw the thing time. Now I say, no, I don't want to be contemptuous of the court. If I carry on.
So not to me talk. This now somebody wait on in the office for 10 years. With all the experience we don't get, you don't serve that country. And I also listen to Honorable Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, who be in Liberty TV. He said it. He said, we the young people know how for land. maybe the campaign for let young people lead. You know that. And I wish that. But except we don't show experience about young people who cannot stand up to the task. That doesn't mean we cannot. But you get for land. When you come by this experience, bring by Mahmoud inside. I worked with by Mahmoud from who begin till Cal. He's my leader. I went through his mentorship and not a bad person. But let me talk about loyalty within the party. He has. By Mahmoud don't give in all to the party. He has suffered. He worked. The only thing he knows from college is to work for the APC. I still remember them telling the way we look for people there for go campaign in Thailand. Now inside the party office, this so now. We sat in there, we look for people there. He was always willing to give his time. We cannot, as a party, look at his sacrifice and to where. We cannot. We look at Cherno. He has worked so hard. Would I get credentials then? Reach Cherno in the party. He has worked. He don't serve the nation. We cannot throw away Cherno for no just simple cause. Look at Dr. Mara. He has also worked with this party. He don't grab and he don't serve. And look, the leadership in the Giddy party right now, going forward. We cannot throw him away. Let's look at the Adema colleagues, young people, they are trying not to bad candidate them. But if we look at them one day, we will not be seeing the struggle of the APC. We never saw them. But if you say you just come now and look, the party struggle will go to get the new constitution, and having these flag bearers coming on to stand, we cannot afford. Do not look at Mahmoud. Mahmoud can win national convention, but you know we win national elections. He's my brother, but I can tell him that truth. There are a lot of things that we surround, we will make it difficult for him. But we cannot throw his services outside. Don't look at Cherno. Cherno are very good candidates. But we win convention, we need to win national elections. So these are my bases because you look at the candidate and a lot is involved in Cherno for now. In the Samurai issue, running for a second term, I believe say if we mobilize the party at this point in time for move forward. Dr. Richard Conte, a good man, a very experienced man. But we all know see the struggle. Up to this hour, courts don't grab, don't say you're not guilty of A, B, C, and D for forged signature. But at the same time, he need to defend that in the public. He has said it several times. But like a whole thing will hang around that. Do we want to have a candidate that will push to the public like that? We'll get Dr. Ibrahim, a very young man, very experienced man. As I say. But like when the past say, these facts, you need to grab early morning, you can fit them. Yet, you can forget the experience, the institutional knowledge, for you to hold on to leadership. You need that. And the conflict will involve in living by Mahmoud or Cherno and going to convention and get Ibrahim. This is the problem we have as a party. One, we get conflicts that can as a party, as we talk sooner. The Samsumana faction, the Diana faction, it's there, open. We all know, not a secret. And we all know say, Ibrahim was with Samsumana. Okay? And as, if Ibrahim they watch me, so a supporter they watch me, they know I'm saying the truth because I've said this truth to him. It's very straightforward. You dealt with Diana. You already also say the conflict not gonna difficult for solve for we. So we need a candidate who will bridge that conflict day and say we can work together. Diana not be left for Sam. Sam not be left for Diana. Ibrahim might not be that choice for Unite Kono. That's the problem we have as a party with him. He campaign well, but you don't want it. We need candidates that for giving a roadmap of
Okay.
what they want the country for look like.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute. At the other side, they let you come inside. So if not loyalty they look for, we go by Mahmoud and Cherno. They have served the party. But can't hot by Mahmoud and hot Cherno for bring somebody can bot na the aid. We cannot allow that as a party. But listen, this is what we see. We have to face the reality. The danger way there with the first SLPP, the brutal formation so we not win. We need a very deliberate candidate. We will unite with us. If we already get the vision for first SLPP, we are gone. And we have to question even the candidates here who said the money had the commode. But I rest first. We come back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I want to say good evening to all our viewers. Thank you. Please help me share. And Melvin Thomas, good evening to you. Delwyn, good evening. Princess, good evening. Gilda Wood, good evening to you. Bakabundu, good evening to you. Mary Luke, good evening. Princess Kai, good evening. And good evening to all of you. I'm not able to call all of you guys, but please, please, please forgive me. Again, this is APC Diaspora Online TV platform. I'm your host, Comrade SweetBonita. Today, what is the way forward for APC? We've lost our chairman, and we have a guest, Joseph Kalokoh, talking to us of what we need to do as a party to make sure we have the right candidate. But again, APC business, not all man business. And he was talking of somebody that will bring a regional balance to us, a candidate that will come and unify us because the current administration, the SAPP, whoever that is coming, I've always said this, we don't need somebody that knows Jesus Christ or know Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We need to find somebody that does not know those T people until we have got our flag bearer ready to go to convention. After that, then we can look for God to come because we cannot have faith in God. It's not going to work. Absolutely not. God and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we need to wait for them later and then we bring them after we have won the presidency in Sierra Leone. But again, for me, I think technical team, please, please, please help me play that video before I say my statement, please, because that video has a lot for us to know where we are as APC.
Una where they come in, una for no say, una need time for land. This game here, it's not easy. This game, it's not easy. So members, where the court say, may they run this business here. When they begin, they go inside. And they say, I will not be no saying I saw the thing time. Now I say, no, I don't want to be contemptuous of the court. Una carry on. Una where they come in, una for no say, una need time for land. This game here, it's not easy. This game, it's not easy. So members, where the court say, may they run this business here. When they begin, they go inside. And they say, I will not be no saying I saw the thing time. Now I say, no, I don't want to be contemptuous of the court. Una carry on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have a reason for going for this particular video again. People need to learn. And APC is a structure. And if you don't believe you have not gone through the ideology, it's for nothing. I say this to people, they said, no, 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 we can read. The politics you read and the politics that play are two different. They are completely different. Completely. And I want us as Sierra Leoneans and I want us as APCNs to make sure we do the right thing. And the only way we can do the right thing is making sure that we put our country first, and secondly, we have our party at heart. You know, when you were talking on your 10-point plan, you talk about the regional balance, the unity, and also electoral readiness. Somebody that is clean. I know when you mention of clean, we've seen where people have baggages. Either they are legit now, they have been clear of it, but they have that somebody has an edge over them. So there's always going to be like you going forward, they have to hook you back. And I think we've gone through that from 2018 to, no, sorry, 2023 with our flag bearer then till the day. I think it was like less than a week for election before he stopped appearing in court, which for me it was the most disrespectful thing they did to us as a party. So I also throw line in that. But whilst you were talking, one of the comments we have here from Delwyn, it says, we need to know that we don't have NEC. We now have ECSL in Sierra Leone. And under this administration, we know how they play with the laws and the constitution of our country. So it's only when it suits them they are able to work with it. And one of his other questions was, we are having aspirants that are based in the diaspora, that they are in the diaspora. How do they want to flag bearers that are in the diaspora? How do we expect those things? Because I'm sure those are stuff that we also need to look at.
We have Jagaban from the diaspora. We have Dr. Sofian Kalokoh from the diaspora. I think we have several other candidates. In fact, the fact that I even struggle for call the other name means that they just get for back. I'm struggling to call their names. I understand it's democracy, but it doesn't work there. So I look at Jagaban. He get good hearts. But now you want to ask the question, which Usai, this money been there, where they support Samurai, and the party they struggle for money during Samurai time. Where was this money? Usai been there with the people that they suffer. It's just about providing things we're not sustainable tomorrow. In politics, also, and not a bad man, he's trying to help. You know, he's trying to help. But listen, that same mistake we'll do, we push somebody, we don't know the party structure. We don't know how governance they work. Me, I told one of his key supporters, I say, form a committee of experts for let the student get a message. The only message we Jagaban get now, I recount boss, I recount this. What is the governance message you get for rule? It's different from being a candidate and become a president of the country. It's tough. So me believe say, bad way come out, but let the give me up in mind for look that he want for support. But I don't think say it will be a very, very convenient candidate for win elections.
Okay.
The second one, we get Dr. Sophia Kalokoh, who
Yeah.
happens to be my relative. I mean, he started from North Carolina. He came up to be chairman of the APC USA. But while I tell you the truth, the APC USA district is more divided under a regime. I like to say the truth. You imagine, this can be family, brother. I'm not going to sell him out for nobody, but I have to face the truth. We are divided in the APC US in America. That's all. Because the same mistake we've been doing with President Kuma 2018, now we do in America. Wherein we exit strategy was so wrong, now it put people all this trouble. So now we come on. They say if they will brush you back, yeah, no go talk about national elections.
Okay.
I think say it just get for step aside.
Okay, that's fine. And I was talking of the ideology of the party or the structure, and one of the viewers is asking. It says, "What exactly are the For me, because if I say my own side, people say, well, because you've gone through that structure. And I think for me to talk on a structure of APC, you are in a
Okay.
much
I don't like this.
position to do that. And secondly, when you're talking of governance experience and stuff, they also asked like Samra might have been pushed, but he knew governance extremely well.
Yes, of course, he knew. But don't forget, Mr. Thomas, let's just give you within the ideology of the APC. You want to. And I can promise you this. Ask thousands of APC people. They don't even know the ideology of the APC. Presidential candidates, and they don't know the ideology of the party. We ideology in a constructive nationalism. That is the party's ideology. Now, on that ideology, they we form the party. Constructive nationalism. We pay attention more to the grassroots. We na grassroots party. We na party we sink na the ground. People that were been there, they were not that too educated. But Samuel is not a bad person. But listen to me. I just feel saying at that very time, for bring and can put her on top the one they would have walk was the wrong choice for we as a party. And it cost me this. Like your example. You see, God, not a lie. Anytime God gives something, it'll give you for reason. I don't see no anger. I like Sambura. I love him so much. But I don't see no anger when person will die, you know, turning funeral. It's not, it doesn't make sense. So sometimes what thing God they do, it take you leadership and give the lesser devil or the lesser evil because of your end product as much a man you already think. And I've said to him always, one of the wrong decisions you don't ever take now not for attend that funeral. And that speaks volume to President Kumar, who said this so now. That on two occasions, you can see say na post na me mentor na post elect. You see I did me back always. But on two occasions, you've made choices for this party, and you don't land you for the side this now today. Some of us are bitter, wanting to see you back for waiting you don't work for and come for. But the information they go around say the supportive brand and President Kumar, that part of it, it's totally wrong. You know, I'll die for you, but listen, sir, two occasions, this party don't do so. You give a new person, they can't bot now on my head. No, no, the party. And we suffer like how we suffer. So President Kumar, this is my message for you. If you support any candidate, step back. You name with Ibrahim, they roll too much at the public. And some of us believe, say, I still get confidence, say, you not go support Ibrahim because these are the points that I believe. And let the public know this one. SweetBonita, know this one. As I talk up till now, Ibrahim, and Papa, and Dr. Anes Baikoma, they are bitter enemies. Very bitter enemies. Uncle Ahmed is bitter. And this, now we can say we talk on social media, now TikTok we talk so like but somebody there for talker, follow beer. It's not that I'm going after anybody's personal life. No. That follow know the danger we involved. When we go court in 2005, one of the people that we signed for the president, command be president, now Uncle Ahmed. Next time. So if President Kumar be say now a caution in a Sudan for support a candidate, we go like a man of you go Sudan will get a candidate where they come up for management Kumar. Not possible. He will fight against that. So for me, I understand what everybody will say, but this is an APC conversation. It just happened for them on social media. For everybody understand, say we want that to happen. So if President Kumar, like lawyer person, he loved the APC, but I don't believe say the party right now ready for go with waiting in go say. He need for step aside and allow democracy for reign. Okay? And also, if Bonita, I don't make you sweat. I don't make sure say you're uncomfortable. But listen, this is me. This is me.
When it
You know,
comes to
go grab
I don't get
and can't put.
uncomfortable.
No, for loyalty's sake, you know, go left by Mahmoud, you left Cherno. Them Cherno, they've suffered for this party.
At the
They
current,
were tough. You can't put somebody on top of them. No. So for unity's sake,
no. For
hold
me,
on, hold
I'm
on.
an
For unity's sake,
executive and I
for
want the party to do the right thing. And even
the
when
party,
we're mentioning about DIB, I have seen where several flag bearers or aspirants coming to say, HE has given me his blessing. I remember 2018 or 2026, 2017, 2018 for our elections, even before entering the convention hall. For me, I was going there, my candidate was coming to be the flag bearer.
would I be the support that in the
I cannot say because I'm not supporting that person and they are still running and I'll leave you. And that's the person that brought me into politics. I'll just leave it as that. People that know my history, they know who that person was. But again, we had all the assurance. We had all the
You're
assurance.
saying at JFK every day.
We had all the assurance to say, yes, it was going to be that way. But yet still, it went the way. And I'm still strong in APC. Nothing changes. That's why when I see where things are not working, I choose at this point. I am an APC and I've started from the youth league. So I know structure and I will follow it to the T's. Cross my T's and dot my I's. I am not going to compromise that until we go to that convention hall, come out, then I have a flag bearer. But within me, as an APCN, I have my flag bearer, and my flag bearer know who they are. So there is nothing hidden about that. But when it comes to the party, we have to do the right thing. For me, this is why I said we don't need a Jesus Christ. We don't need a Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We need a radical.
Okay, so
There's
let's say this one.
somebody that have walked through this and are ready to stand for our party.
Let me help this one. Maybe this not in a no history book. Okay. Nami sit down and think about her. I came from the north. And I want to let people they understand this. I came from the north. I came from McKinney town. So which means I'm a Timney man by tribe. But you know what you no learn that country. Now for youth we tribe them for hold on to positions where we are not fit for. No, no, that has the APC with this one. Nobody, no party after alone, don't win election from an opposition with the majority tribe in that party. No party. Why? So you see the danger, okay? Now make a result say we gave Samura twice this position as a team man. He lost twice. Whatever the situation might be, he himself did not fight for his own power. So he cannot come and say, wait, person see me at the top. No, tell me, say, I don't know Samura. I do. But instead of it for your own power. So it's not one person that did wrong. It's himself do wrong, and I think the party at one point in time did wrong. But you yourself took the campaign out of the party. And so you yourself went and made Para be a one-to-one. Nobody was there. So you get to accept your own fault in life. I'm not perfect. I did certain things that were not correct. But I should be able to sit down by myself and say, me, I'm mortal man, and say, I'm sorry. And hold myself together. So any South Samura, then I make you accept, say, they all make mistakes. Let's come together as a family and solve this issue. But let's go into this tribe issue.
And
When we
before we do
somebody get
things, just a minute. I just want to acknowledge most of our viewers here because we're gonna call it a day in the next 15 minutes.
good, and I can let for you.
And honestly, I think when it comes to APC, we should be grateful for the opportunity. And for me, I said every day we learn. We don't know it all. And until we are coming onto these platforms, then we learn. People have their own personal ideas, knowledge that they want to share or want to instill in others, but we will do it. And I think it's a bit sudden when I see others or somebody that have not done much think without them there should be no APC, their way or no way. And for me, I always say before I join APC, there were people in APC, and after me, there are going to be people in APC. So it cannot be just it's me, 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 me. It's wrong, and I think that's where when we started this, you started talking of people that are using the funeral to do campaigning for positions. It's sad. I refuse to post me and former chairman. I refuse because I don't think that's necessary. Not at this point. And I don't think now is the time I come here, take a picture with you, for example, and then I say, well, you have done X, Y, and Z, or you are asking me for X, Y, and Z. I don't think I need to do that. But it is very sudden that we are not following the right thing as human beings. Because for me, let's take politics aside. For our own conscience, is it the right thing? If the answer is no, why do it? It's sad. But I want to acknowledge and for the Suriman Saray, good evening to you. And also um, James Songo, good evening. That's the deputy chair for the Bristol constituency. Good evening to you. And also Matt Edison Kamara, good evening. And also we have the APC, okay, Birmingham, which it's not from here, but there is a person here with the APC, All People's Congress APC in Birmingham, UK. Hopefully, Birmingham will come in our next things for them to be a constituency. So I am grateful. But again, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have Joseph Kalokoh. We're talking of the way forward for APC and where we are. Joseph has been giving us some little highlight on candidacy or aspirants so far to become our flag bearer. And that was his opinions, which is entitled to it as an individual. But again, as I said earlier, we have we have an opportunity for every flag bearer to come on board. I don't know who Joseph is supporting. If Joseph is available today, tomorrow to talk of his flag bearer, personally, we can have a one-to-one. And I'm appealing to every other flag bearers. The
That will be
APC,
next Sunday.
okay, hopefully with the team don't have anything, and I'm sure it will be possible. But I'm appealing to every flag bearer to be able to give us a representation or representative if they can come themselves to talk on issues because we want to see about one of the things you were talking of is the regional balance and also the unity that they can bring or for them to tell us who they are, what they've done so far. Again, some of us know APC is not for the elite. It's now that the elite are coming on board. But the APC is for the grassroots, and that's where we always say if people follow the ideology, you know where we are going, how it should be. So we want everybody to be on board. This is your number one platform, the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. We come here and we give the opportunity to people and their flag bearers or their aspirant to come on board and speak to us. But again, today we're talking of the way forward for APC after we have lost our chairman. There are so many narratives going on social media who should replace, we should have an election, all this and that. If you know the APC or you know the constitution that we have so far, there is no replacement. If somebody is gone, then that place becomes vacant, or whoever was substantial becomes the acting, and then we move forward. That's just what it is. But again, it's common sense. Not all of us have it, which we have to respect. It's very simple. But again, back to you, Mr. Kalokoh. As I said, I'm giving you extra 15 minutes. So by 20 past, you should be able to call it a day.
Yes.
This is where we are. What will be your message to our people? Because it is not easy and we need to make sure we have it right.
as of now, I support a candidate, and that candidate that I support, let's just answer Bristol quick, Lawrence quick. It's true, Lawrence, what you said, it's true. It's a total collective responsibility that the party and Samura to as an individual no give we all for make sure say we fought for, we vote them. And that's the mistake that we have made as a party. And I think we get for frankly accept and say, and that's why Samura in its already, if I accept back, say, himself do the wrong thing and no one come together as a party for unite. I came from the north. When late Sheka, probably Stevens, they die, the two people that will be there behind them, now being S.I. Koma, then say Kamatilo. Usai a minority guy, Momo, from the Limba tribe, came and became the head of states and presidents. We come up from that side. We also come and get NPRC into it. With all the people who know Sekan and NPRC, they had a minority leader from a minority tribe, Strasser. We come up from there, we get PLP. Remember we Johnny Paul then come, a minority tribe, take over. Then we get President Ahmed Tijan. Even the FA people where they be ready for winning elections from opposition, they look at a minority tribe that the party when President Ahmed Tijan late, and I point out. We make the people make the mistake and put up Solomon Ekuma Bewa, a majority tribe from their party. They lost the elections. We have tried it twice and put a majority tribe. We have lost to Madabi is a shadow, a minority tribe within their party. It don't teach you a lesson for unite that country beyond tribe. We, the Northerners, for Phil say this is not the time for us to be flag bearers. I'm saying it open. If we base with flag bearer on region, specifically, it has to be somebody when at we lost it. We lost it. So as they give me something to this thing, now for all of you understand, say, we're common at the north, we get the majority vote, but we have always let down this party. We should check ourselves going forward. If we not check ourselves as a party, we say power back. If we be no more to for rule, we are making the wrong mistake. And I tell you, Madam is very brutal and he's ready. But the only way you don't know, we say ready for her. Because me on candidate to have the support, he gets sense past Madam Bio. And we go after her. But in a democratic way, for make sure say we look. So SweetBonita, her by Mahmoud has worked for this party. Near the short list of chairman has worked for this party. When this house where they call APC today be Marine House, we went there to clean it. Chairman was there, by Mahmoud was there. Come on. So if we don't go through the youth league, we will not sit by. We will pass this message to the leadership. We will not sit by on account Ibrahim, on account button away. That's not going to work. I love Ibrahim, is my friend. I talk to him on the phone. But he knows when I'm ready to say it. I say it the way I see it. You need for land. You need for land. Half of me people they want like when they support them, they know I say the truth. And he no say not to for put them down. No. The division will end behind me, but come for we as a party in opposition for go win power. It's difficult for me. Right now, with the type of now down the Samsumana issue, the Samura issue. It's a factor. for us as a party. We can't let go all of them. We have to sit down and have a conversation with them. But you also cannot put a candidate in front of them where they don't suffer, pass them. So going forward, the APC, therefore think twice and say this is not time for we put a candidate where not get no sports, and not come out the one they will not suffer at the party. So the therefore tell me, see, if President Kuma is supporting Abraham, then the time no one have Vasilo Golan book and can't take the party. We did that with Samura. This is where we are. Now I understand why maybe 2023 election went that way. SweetBonita, God, the look what's in hearts. It look your hearts. You end product of your hearts. Now you know the problem. So tell God, see, man, be the lesser evil. Take Samurai power again. Because that kind heart where Samurai gets. If you support Samurai so now, I want to think twice. No bad, no the person go do, you know, we go in beg in the day side town. But it's trying the signal, say President Kuma make the wrong choice. It's sending the signal, say the party make the wrong choice the second time, 2023. And the party, as we see some people who want to talk, want to make the wrong choice. But I will say the factors them way evolve. The factions the way we get within the party will only unite on a certain candidate. Without other candidate, no. We want to win power. So now we unite as a party and push forward. Because when me will come for talk, and the talk I'm very straightforward. Me, I'm from the north. If we get him the man, we lost the election. This I want to the record.
No, but for me, honestly, as you said, the minority have ruled our country. When majority comes in, then it has an issue. I want that narrative to stop going forward. I would prefer us having a northerner. Not, in fact, let me don't do northerner because the Limbers are also from the north, right? I want a Timini man. This is my opinion, which I'm entitled to. A Timini man to be a president, and a Mende man. It might be a woman. When I say man, I'm just using that slang. A Timini can be, maybe tomorrow we have a flag bearer that is going to be a female. And we have grassroots from the youth league that can emerge at any time. A Timini as the flag bearer. Yes, you tweaking, I'm saying it. And then a Mende as the vice. Because these two people have brought so more animosity between them. That is why we struggle as a nation. And for me, I want that to stop. You are proud to say you are Timini. I am proud to say I'm Timini or I'm Mende. But that is what, until we are done, until that is done, then we can see the sanity. A Shabra man is dealing with us as if they know better than us. How many Shabras, which they proudly to say I'm a Shabra? They all speak men, they don't even speak their language. But all of this thing that they've done, people from Nongowa, which has not eaten from me, are the one that carried it on top of their heads. For me, it's sad. So sad. That is how I'm being serious. I'm saying it the way it is. That is so sad, and we should stop that. I don't like. No.
Sorry to cut you off. Let me tell you this. Hold on, straight. No, let me tell you this. Let me say this. I know you want a team man.
Oh yes.
I know you want a team man to win. I'm a teammate too, and I wish we can.
No, you are not a teammate.
Okay, so this is what I feel. We're not coming down to try. But let me come down to this. Would you be the talk just now? I know now the highest comedy you the talk. Because I know you to be a very straightforward person. And I know what you just said was recorded. One of the play this show, let it pull last side, make people that know area. You understand? Because I know you were saying something that you just want to trigger.
It's not taken off. It's live.
Okay.
We're not gonna edit it. We're not gonna edit it. Technical team, please don't edit it. I want to
Okay.
take
Uh,
responsibility
so
for my
so
act.
so like you,
Yes.
the votes them we dey talk about TV man and they look you and they laugh. We
No,
are good
no, no,
people.
no. Stop. We are not doing it on vote. It's not like because it's from the north, it's just for northerner. We bring in
Okay.
a
So for
northerner
you,
or a Timini person that is gonna cross, is gonna cut across. There is no way they're gonna say, "Oh, because I'm from, for example, like, from Cambia or from this." There are people that are in Cambia. I can tell you they came from Guinea. They are so, but now they will tell us that they are Timini. So let us don't go in there. I am
so
saying Timini because I have my reasons,
okay, so
and we
we are not
should do it.
hold on. No,
Exactly.
the moderator want talk for a candidate. I understand.
No, I'm not
But
talking for
that's
my
not
candidate. I don't have a
let's let's
candidate. Stop
let's
it.
talk politics. Let's talk politics.
No,
You're
let's
talking
be
for your
serious.
candidate.
I'm being serious, honestly.
Let me be serious. Let me be serious. Uh Sweet Bonita, Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us. Would it beyond region and tribe? And if we not unite, we serve. Why most times the minority tribe they come for edge now because it speaks volume of how we want to serve for unite as a country for go forward. I'm not specifically the talk about a team, I'm talking about myself. And look at the history we don't lead on. That we not get a candidate to the emerge. And Sweet Bonita, I want to come on the screen and say this to you. I want to say this one. Maybe let you see and clear. Me, I not believe say the 2028 election for be an experiment. So wait till they talk to you, it will be an experiment. Not wait to win, we use them. The 2028 election should never be an experiment for the APC. The APC cannot afford for take that risk day on a candidate where we not demonstrate preparedness and electoral readiness. We cannot afford. So when they talk about this, it's about us understanding that we then have a position and we come up from a weakened point where there's a governance structure already where there's some people don't put in place for make sure so they stop you from winning. So if you want to do experiment somebody in these
No,
elections,
no, no,
we
no.
are
Remember, no, it's not an experiment. And that's something I said to you in the beginning. I said, we don't need Jesus Christ. We don't need Prophet Muhammad. So we are not experimenting at all. It's not working.
so if I ask you a question now, me
2023, yeah, 2023, I nearly lost my life. And I
yeah.
see people telling me, EJ. They never even flew down to any flipping airport. They just sit behind their phones and start shouting, EJ. If
So
you
let me
left your city or your country and go to Sierra Leone, you will not be making noise on EJ. When
so
you're
while you-
we're back and forth. Every interview, everything. I was there. So people making noise as if they have been with Doc. It pains me. And these are
so you
people
see,
that cannot offer anything,
I'm happy.
absolutely nothing. And they are here. Oh, without Doc, there is no APC. Like seriously, do you know what APC has done? So some of us sometimes choose not to speak because we know what we've gone through, and that
Yeah.
mistake will not repeat itself. It's
So
not happening.
okay, so Sweet Bonita, I'll motivate you quick. I see the anger where you they
No, I'm
get.
not angry.
And
I'm
I
just
like it. And I
saying,
like that. This is the APC. This is the party that we love. People can come and get blue. I understand. I know what you went through. But listen, this is why I tell you that what you just talked just now, not to experiment with the camper. We for put a candidate. We prepared. We ready for face the damage where some people don't cause right now. If we take anybody not get experience, go put under, we're in trouble. I don't want to talk about, I don't talk about chairman, I don't talk about Banyamud, I don't talk about Dr. And if that tell you about why I feel most times, look at the way how this man don't take the trapper from Musa for Dr. Mara. Look, say don't take him. For the first time. For more lost power 2018. But SweetBonita, SFPB complain. Now the first thing they go on TV and begin complain, which is a sign. It means it's an experienced man who gets a knowledge in governance structures and he will lead. We get problem. But you see how he able bring in company together as flag bearer for push forward. He was born in the north and he grew up in Nakono. So a lot is involved. When they tell they can will talk politics. But now I dey pay attention for say we cannot afford by Mahmoud and Cherno for let the party can hurt them with a new young man who they don't did at the process.
Pay
We
attention.
will fight, we will see that it never happened. If President Komai handed it, make it just back up. Some of us we saw the struggle of Cherno, some of us saw the struggle of By Mahmoud, and we will keep saying that. They might not be a candidate to win the national elections, but they not will be a candidate. But you can hurt them with other person. We have tried it before once. We have tried it the second time. The third time is not an experiment. You will not say you're not ready. Who they beg you? Yeah. Again, for certain point, I know it's not age. We mistake lost power again. We're not able. The institutions will be broken. SFPB go done with we. We're not the experimental. You don't hear the candidates and they talk about waiting really they happen, the issues about we party, about the tripartite. We all we follow win the next election. Nothing. You cannot win a national elections. So we they say not bad about Ibrahim. He's a good person. He can stand for his position. But let him know say this party gets structure. And if the party decides saying that kind way they want to go, I end it.
Thank you so much, Joseph Kalokoh. Again, I want to say good evening to all comrades, viewers, and sympathizers of APC. This is APC Diaspora Online TV platform. I remain your host, Comrade SweetBonita. When it comes to the flag bearers, I'm sure our March 7, 2022 Constitution spelled it out very nicely. We have to pay attention. We have to make sure that we do the right thing. There's not going to be a sentiment. There's not going to be because I know you, we know you. No, no, no. It is a way where we have to choose a flag bearer that we know will come and stand in the gap, making sure that we are all one as Sierra Leoneans. It is not easy for us as APCNs being in the position for 10 years. And some of us, people ask us if we don't have anything better to do. But this is APC, and we know some of us have taken, for me, I've taken politics as a career path. So I am going to follow it through, cross my T's and dot my I's. And I will make sure that whatever I'm doing is what is required of me and what is needed of me from the party. And until we go to that convention, we are merged with our flag bearer. I'm sure everybody will come on board. We will not have a mistake of the 2018, 2023, or 1992. No, we're not going to have a 1990. No, no, no. We're going to do the right thing and we will follow our constitution going forward. APC will always remain APC, with or without SweetBonita, with or without our chairman, which is no longer with us again. But I want us to know that we have one APC and we will make sure we do the needful for it and for our nation. I want to say thank you so much to all the viewers and to our guests, Technical Timo Bangura, my colleague Fatia Christabel, Miriam, Maria. For those of you that I'm not able to call your name, please forgive me. But again, this is our platform. I want to say every host is welcome to have their shows. I know some of us are still campaigning. This is why we've come a bit down, not to show ourselves because of our affiliations or making sure that, oh, because I'm supporting this person, I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. This is Sweet Bonita, current deputy chair, London constituency, and I will remain to do my job for the APC. My aspiration, either it goes through or not, I still remain APC. Nothing will change me. And I think that's the spirit we need. It's not just somebody coming for a position, they get it or they don't get it, they disappeared. No. Even with or without position, you still remain APC. And I've seen where people have supported a party in the background, because most people say, I've been in the background. We don't want a background. We don't want a ghost. We want to see people visible. We want to see people that, yes, we can tomorrow say, yes, I know you. I have seen you. It's not because of your father, your great grandfather, your mother, your sister. No, no, no. We are not doing your inheritance. No. Yes, if your parents have worked, definitely you will succeed or you will come. But if you sit down behind the same thinking after your father is gone or your mother is gone or your sisters, your son, then you just come, it's not going to work. APC pays, but you have to be in it to win it. That's the APC we're going to move forward with. So for me, I want to say a very, very big thank you. But I think I will give my guest a final time, which is going to be 2 minutes, and then we call it a day, technical team. So thank you so much. And I think I want to hear from the guest for 2 minutes so that we can have this as a day. We put the curtain down for today. Thank you so much.
So what I have just said doesn't mean I go after anybody. I believe in the unity of the party na im matter. And love search we hearts follow believe saying we cannot afford to lose another elections. Any candidates will get the tendency for increase the divide we will get none of the party. Me believe say that candidate they not to be choice at this point in time. We will for choose the candidates where they be on tribe. We for choose the candidates we competent. We for choose the candidate we don't go through the structures of this party. Somebody we don't work for the party. And we for also unite behind we serve. The Kokujumuku where they go on, we for stop them. The world don't go to a stage where we for understand say facts, then they show ASAP. So as we dey prepare for go into convention, constituency elections, me dey plead to the party structure for open a level playing field and make sure say everybody come on board. Una dey flag bearer dem we not even get 5 votes. Una begin fair the flag bearer dey una one for corner every. Una come together. Lord una push. We go continue for calm na the media for make we bring that unity together and make we the young people they know say we get for go through mentorship for make we able hold certain positions then. We not go just grab today. We don't see inside this country don't they with bringing the young people to position. We don't see how saloon they suffer right now. We also believe say we as young people for come together and rally behind the experienced candidates for let we able win elections. As we all the forge ahead with still the mon with chairman. Uh, this night message to Payansane and the Secretary General and CDR Tunis. And we organize the secretary. The party then on navigate peace. When I call all the flag bearer, I'll go sit down. Let's have a conversation and make them all choose a better candidate or push forward. But as I end this my own interview today, I plead to we all again for unite behind the better candidates. But me believe say Ibrahim will be the wrong choice for we as a party for go forward. I thank you, Sweet Bonita, and this na my own view, not to the view of any person way I dey support, but I believe say I am APC and I should speak out at this point in time. I thank you for this time when I agree. Let God continue for unite we and let the other people know say even in the midst of we division, we will still take power 2028 democratically, and APC will come back to structure that country. I thank you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think this is where we call it a day, but I would also like to play a tribute, possible if we can get the video or the song for our late chairman. And also, after that technical team, we can call it a day because this is all about our late chairman and also where we should move forward as a party. I remain your host, Comrade SweetBonita. Thank you so much, and God bless you.